Hello, 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 hello. CT Luna here. Welcome to the Audio Lab. Throughout the month of July, I'm running a little experiment. I know so many of you love to listen to your books, and since I'm getting ready to eventually, at some point, record and publish the official audiobook for Brown Beyond Borders, Emerging into Golden Multidimensionality, I wanted to practice out loud with you first. So, every single day this month, I'm pulling up a chair, I'm reading a few passages and pages of my memoir right here. And if you're on the free list, these daily drops will stay open for just a few days before they head into the archives for my paid subscribers. So make sure you keep up. If you ever miss a session or you want to unlock the whole archive and listen at your own pace, you can upgrade to a paid subscription at any time. But today we are heading into chapter 7, Rising to Radiance. And I will be reading the chapter in its entirety and closing out part 2. Chapter 7, Rising to Radiance. The missed opportunities to champion DEI in the past have been my greatest teachers. They have shown me the unique way I bring. Let me try that again. The missed opportunities to champion DEI in the past have been my greatest teachers. They have shown me the unique value I bring to organizations as a professional, a biracial woman, and someone who often finds herself on the outside looking in. For example, when a colleague redefined corporate social responsibility, CSR, to focus solely on profitability, erasing the social and non financial contributions the organization made to its communities, I could have spoken up. I could have asked them to help me better understand the true motives behind this redefinition and explored whether there was room to reframe the arguments supporting the removal of the word social from CSR. Instead of remaining silent, I could have reached out to others in leadership positions to advocate for more inclusive and equitable language, encouraging them to declare their social commitments to the communities they serve explicitly. Thanks to Elizabeth Laba's book entitled I'm Not Yelling, A Black Woman's Guide to Navigating the Workplace, I learned to give myself grace for missing those opportunities. Her debut tome explores the transformative power of voice, but it begins from the perspective of someone who suppressed her vocal gifts as a means of coping with societal and systemic prejudice. She writes, open quote, for many Black women in corporate America, we feel powerless because we know we can't share any of these feelings for fear of being seen as incompetent. We don't have the ability to empower our voices, so we turn inward, working harder than everyone else. End quote. Silent, open quote, silence became my strategy as I completed my degree and entered the workplace. Code switching, coupled with an insatiable desire to be accepted, curtailing my opinions, and feigning an amiable personality to ensure my acceptance, had become my routine. End quote. Her book reveals how speaking up and speaking out about the murder of George Floyd helped her cultivate trust in her voice. More importantly, it has helped me, quote, learn the difference between imposter syndrome and the valid reaction of trauma from having microaggressions perpetrated on you because of your natural hair, mannerisms, dress code, and qualifications, end quote. Similarly, during the Courageous Conversations initiative following George Floyd's murder, I witnessed the power of open dialogue in fostering understanding and empathy. However, when I learned that these conversations would be archived, making them inaccessible to the global workforce who had contributed their voices, I raised concerns only with the local administrators. In retrospect, I could have gone further. I could have identified the global office responsible for the worldwide initiative and shared my misgivings with the coordinating team. In doing so, I would not only have advocated for transparency and continuous learning in DEI efforts, but also gained a deeper understanding of the motivation behind burying these powerful narratives. Probably the most powerful learning I learned from Laba's I'm Not Yelling is also the one that inspired me to complete this book you're reading now. Quote, what we say about ourselves matters, and I make a conscious effort to speak to myself and about myself with love, end quote. These missed opportunities have become valuable personal lessons. They have shown me the importance of using my voice, challenging the status quo, and advocating for change. They have also shown me the power of allyship and the importance of educating myself and others about DEI issues. The challenges I faced, the microaggressions I experienced, and the feeling of being othered have all contributed to my personal growth and development. They have compelled me to go within, examine my own biases and assumptions, and cultivate a deeper sense of self love and self compassion. This inner work has been the most rewarding and transformative experience of all. It has allowed me to see the world through a different lens, to appreciate the richness of diversity, and to recognize the power of my unique voice. It has also equipped me with the tools and resources I need to champion diversity, equity, and inclusion in the workplace and beyond. As US educated, biracial brown immigrant women, we offer a unique perspective and a wealth of experiences. We often serve as the bridge between different cultures, the voice for the unheard, and catalysts for change. I encourage you to embrace your intersectionality, to use your voice to challenge injustice, and to advocate for a more inclusive and equitable world. Remember, the most transformative journey is the one that takes place within. It is there that you will discover your true strength, your unique gifts, and your power to make a difference. We, brown, biracial, immigrant women, stand at the crossroads of multiple identities, navigating a world that often struggles to understand our multifaceted experiences. Yet within these challenges lies immense power, a unique perspective that can illuminate the path towards a more inclusive and equitable future. We are meant to thrive in our lives. Our journey is not one of mere survival. It is a call to action, a chance to champion change, not just within ourselves, but within the communities we touch. Embarking on this journey requires courage, resilience, and a willingness to embrace our intersectionality. It means recognizing the gifts that come from navigating multiple cultures, languages, and perspectives. It means understanding that our voices matter, that our experiences are valid, and that we have the power to create positive change. But this journey is not a solitary one. We are fortunate to be surrounded by inspiring women who have paved the way for a more just and equitable world. In this book, you have met a powerful voice in the DEI space. Shireen Daniels, author of the anti-racist organization, Dismantling Systemic Racism in the Workplace. I strongly encourage you to read her work as she provides a comprehensive framework for creating and sustaining anti-racist organizations with practical tools and strategies for dismantling systemic racism and building a more inclusive workplace culture. Several others have authored impactful books for women like us who are on a mission to advance people-first strategies in the workplace. Teresa M. Robinson offers a potent blend of inspiration and practical advice across 4 books. A speaker, author, and self-proclaimed disruptive warrior, Robinson champions the power of empathy, vulnerability, and courage in creating more humane and equitable workplaces. For those seeking to cultivate greater self-acceptance, self-confidence, self-compassion, and self-love, Elizabeth Leba's book, I'm Not Yelling, empowers women to find their voices, set healthy boundaries, and navigate life's challenges with authenticity and grace. These women are just a few examples of the many inspiring brown women who are making a difference in the world. As we embark on our journeys, we can draw strength and inspiration from their stories and the work they have done. We can learn from their experiences, adopt their strategies, and amplify their voices. But the journey is not just about external change, it is about internal transformation. It is about cultivating self love, self acceptance, and self compassion. It is about recognizing our unique strengths and talents and using them to make a positive impact on the world around us. This inner work is not easy. It requires introspection, patience, vulnerability, and a willingness to face our own biases and limitations. But the rewards are immeasurable. When we cultivate self love and self compassion, we become more resilient, more confident, and more empowered to advocate for ourselves and others. We become agents of positive change, not just in the world around us, but within ourselves. So, as we stand at the crossroads of our identities, Let us embrace the journey ahead. Let us draw strength from the women who have come before us, and let us use our voices to create a more inclusive and equitable world. Let us cultivate self love and self compassion, and let us become the change we wish to see in the world. And that's where we're stopping for today. And that is the end of chapter 7, as well as part 2, which, what was it called again? Part 2 was called Navigating the Workplace. So if you have a question about the book, the writing process, or anything we covered in today's segment, drop it in the comments of this post. I might just answer yours on a future episode. I'm really glad I'm getting to share this unedited process with you. Look out for the next pages in your inbox tomorrow morning. That's when I'm going to start part 3, which I'm really excited about because I feel like that's really where the book sort of shifts from Brown Beyond Borders and it shifts into emerging into golden multidimensionality. So, very excited about that. If you know someone who would connect with this part of the journey, please share this post with them while it's still open to the public. And if you want to support this audio experiment and my writing as I start drafting book 2, consider becoming a paid subscriber to unlock everything. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you tomorrow.